Welcome to Sociology Vibes, where we simplify challenging ideas into easy to understand insights. Stick around to see the world and your life in a different way. Today, our focus is on explaining the power elite model. C. Wright Mills, an American conflict theory sociologist, coined the term power elite to describe a small group of people with the most power and influence in American society. This power elite model views power in a political institution or government as concentrated among a small, powerful group. The power elites include individuals in government with the greatest power, including military leaders such as generals who control the armed forces and defense strategies, chief executive officers, the CEOs, and shareholders of large and immensely profitable corporations. We can include the mass and social media giant corporations in the power elite model as well. These people have power because they hold key positions, allowing them to make decisions that impact society. They often know each other and work together, making it easier for them to stay in control and power. U.S. presidents, senators, and high-ranking cabinet members decide on national policies, laws, and international relations. For example, a president can go to war on the advice of military generals or sign a significant trade agreement after consulting with senators and corporate executives. Corporate boards, which include CEOs and other top corporate executives from banking, technology, energy, defense, and other top industries, make decisions that affect the economy, including mass layoffs, job creation, and the development of new products. They employ lobbyists and meet with top government leaders to ensure that they receive favorable treatment from the government through laws, policies, and tax breaks. Mass media producers and executives invite members of those power groups to explain the decisions and policies that often offer commentaries, editorials, and views that, when favorable, further consolidate their power and influence in society. Members of the power elite often belong to the same social circles, which provides them with opportunities to broker deals and favors, further concentrating their power. Retired politicians and military leaders can receive lucrative positions on corporate boards, lobbyists for corporations, commentators on cable news channels. Top executives can serve on the president's cabinet and other government offices, such as Defense, Health and Human Services, Food and Drug Administration, Environmental Protection, many other influential positions. Sometimes they even receive positions in top elite universities. Now, G. William Domhoff, an American conflict sociologist as well, offers a slightly different version of the power elite model, focusing on wealth as a basis for power. Domhoff views the ruling class as the wealthiest individuals whose tremendous wealth allows them to control and consolidate power for their benefit. Members of the ruling class own or are major shareholders of profitable corporations. This allows them to control the economy, influence politics and politicians, and shape public opinions in major media outlets, foundations, and educational institutions. A few ruling class members are common household names such as Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates. These people influence both the material and non-material culture, When a multi-billionaire invests in a new product or industry, this increases their wealth significantly. They influence political policies, lobby for tax breaks, and control mass and social media outlets to make themselves look favorable to public perception. They use the media to emphasize or criticize certain political agendas or downplay stories that might hurt their interests. Sometimes they even run for major political office, as did President Trump and President Kennedy, candidates Mike Bloomberg and Ross Perot. Some of the U.S. founders were part of the ruling class as major landowners. Both C. Wright Mills and G. William Domhoff's concepts of the power elite and the ruling class allow us to see how power and wealth are concentrated in the hands of a few people. This small group can shape economic policies, political decisions, and cultural norms in ways that often benefit themselves and maybe the general public. Recognizing this can help us understand social inequality on a deeper level. Both concepts are a foundation for conflict theory's assumptions about power distribution in the United States. What do you think? Consider these concepts and ideas when exploring some of the personal issues that influence your life. And pay closer attention to the ways in which powerful politicians and ultra-wealthy people attempt to control the cultural narrative in the news, including economic discussions. Who is usually interviewed or asked to give a quote or opinion in the news cycle? What is the ratio of common people interviewed versus powerful people or wealthy people? By observing the media's power elite and ruling class, including who they are and how they operate, we can better grasp how major decisions are made and who benefits from them. Keep an eye on the news, and you'll start to see how the actions of a few can impact lives of the many. And this makes sociology fascinating, don't you think? Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, give a like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next Sociology Vibes video.